Hey everybody, Jim Chester here. I have Andy Hawkins, DC to B. I guess sometimes you just save the best for last.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
And I don't know how many of these I've done today, but this is going to be an impactful one. And I know you're so full of love and energy for the chiropractic profession. Let's just tell people a little bit before we get started what it means for you to be here.
Oh, I'll just talk into this. Yeah, man, this is our third Facebook Live at events together,
Yeah.
so this is exciting.
It's become a theme, and I couldn't let you get away.
That's right. Yeah, you're always hustling. What this event has meant for me is
Yeah.
that the question? Gosh, it's been one to remember. We just finished up with Liam Schubel, and the entire weekend was truly unforgettable. I had the opportunity to speak this year, which was an absolute dream of mine that, I can hardly believe that I fulfilled this year, to be honest. I didn't expect it, but it was a lot of fun, and the content that's delivered at Mile High is unlike any other event. So
Why did that happen? Why did you get the opportunity to speak here?
Dr. Danny and Dr. Rochelle opened their heart to, having a speaker contest. And so I submitted a video with the intent of speaking, and I won it about a month ago. And so I had to put together content for yesterday. It was so much fun. Truly.
But it didn't happen just because you submitted a video. It happened because of your presence. It happened because of the work that you do behind the scenes. It happened because you came here and helped do screenings. It happened because of those purposes.
Yeah, I guess you're right. As I said in my talk, I grew up in a chiropractic household, and my dad, when we'd go on road trips, instead of listening to music, we would listen to Reggie Gold tapes. And as I said again when I was speaking, is that my dad didn't necessarily put it on to force me into chiropractic by any means. He did it for himself because he needed to feel his fire. Liam Schubel and actually BJ said, when you believe you're ripe, that's when you begin to rot. And so you need to continually fill your cup. So my dad, after 36 years of practice, was filling his cup. And I just got to be kind of a bystander. So I saw Reggie, what he was doing in my dad's life, and I saw what my dad was doing, and I wanted to do that, but I really wanted to be doing what Reggie was doing and inspiring that way through the philosophy.
And, back to what I was mentioning is it's about the body of work that you guys put in. It's not about the flash in the pan. It's about the body of work that we all produce over time. It's not about, I like you and you're going to do this because you're popular. No, it's because whenever you put work in, great things happen for you. They don't happen to you.
Oh my goodness.
And when you do the
right.
right things and you shake the right hands, and which I said to Liam earlier, first it starts palm to palm,
Yeah.
then it goes heart to heart, and then it goes knee to knee. And when you build that community with somebody, then you become familiar with them. You get into their space. And that's what you've done so well with this chiropractic community, is you've gone palm to palm, heart to heart, knee to knee, and now you've become accessible to so many people, and they see what promises you bring because you're a student and you're paying attention and you're building relationships. And I will tell everybody out there, the number one thing to ever scale your personality or who you are supposed to become is because of the relationships that you will build. And it's a day-to-day process. It's not, I'm going to do this overnight. It's consistency and doing the right stuff time after time after time.
Amen. Yeah, speaking or not, I had registered last year at Mile High 5 for Mile High 6, so I'd already paid for my registration last year before I knew I was going to be speaking, because I believe, and I said this earlier, I think Ryan Bones actually stole this straight out of my mouth. No, I'm kidding, Ryan. But R.W. Stevenson in his chiropractic textbook said that the fountainhead wasn't actually the walls of Palmer. It's not a school, it's not a building, it's not a place. It was actually the man walking through the halls carrying the principle in BJ. And ever since, the people that we surround ourselves with are carrying the principle. And so this is the fountainhead. Wherever the people that are carrying the principle are, is the fountainhead. And so that's why I mean, I just signed up for Mile High 7. I encourage you to do the same, but it's because of the people.
And, I think, Andy, there's a very influential man out there. He might be one of the most wealthy men on planet Earth. His name is Warren Buffett. And one of the things Warren Buffett always said to people is invest in yourself. So why wouldn't you invest in yourself to be in a room full of like-minded people that are on fire for the principle and the future of chiropractic?
Truly, because, standing on the shoulders of giants, for any students that catch this, thankfully I'm in my last trimester, so I don't have to say I'm a student too much longer. But for any students out there, if you like the idea of standing on the shoulders of giants, it's really important to find out where the heck they're standing and what they stand for. Exactly what they stand for. It's impossible to climb the shoulders if you don't know where they are. And how you do that is by reading the green books and getting to events and meeting chiropractors and chiropractic advocates like Jim Chester.
Well, in closing, first and foremost, why did you come to year one?
The last Mile High. Mm-hmm. I came because first, I need to learn a lot. We're young. I think in 30 years I'll say the same thing because there's so much to be learned. The research that was presented about chiropractic, HRV, the neurology, it's irrefutable that chiropractic care benefits mankind. And so that's why I came, is to, number one, forge connections with people in the hallways, in the bar here at the hotel. The whole deal. It's worth doing, and you will never grow if you don't get uncomfortable.
And the cool thing is you brought your brothers too, right?
It's the first year both my brothers have been at the same event with me, so this is special.
It's a Hawkins family deal now. And last thing I'm going to ask you is, what's next for you?
It's a great question. I finished school in November, get licensed in January, and I plan to open a practice right off the bat.
And where is that going to be? Do you know?
Minneapolis area, probably 90%, 10% elsewhere. We'll see.
Cool. Well, is there anything I didn't ask you'd like to share with our audience?
I want to ask you, what did you think of the event?
So I'll answer to our audience. Typically speaking, I spend most of my time in the hallways. I meet people. I get a chance to rub shoulders with the influencers of the profession. I get a chance to have everybody tell their story on my platform. So I think of the event as I've been here every year. This is my 6th year here. So I came here first year as somebody that was just a face in the crowd. And I just continually growed with this family and this community. And now you can see what's happening. I think there's a law of attraction when we start figuring out the secrets to chiropractic. And I think that the more you learn and the more that you get a chance to communicate with people that are resonating on the same frequency as you, I grow. I grow exponentially because I really love talking about chiropractic because I think that it's kind of one of those things that's a kept secret that's misunderstood. So if we can start sharing the big idea and make it simple and make it accessible and make it to the point where, of course, chiropractic, and we start shaking our head for, yes, why wouldn't we? Then I think that the weekend gets more effective for me because it just gives me one more step along my journey to meet more people that I can build that future of influence with and just keep on telling the story. Because time after time, what I've learned about chiropractic is tell the story. And if we continuously tell the story, then we all grow together. And we're only as good as the company you keep. So I decided I wanted to keep doctors in my world. And I decided I wanted to rub shoulders with that 1% because chiropractors are a part of that doctor population, that it's the 1% of the world population. So I decided I wanted to connect myself with high-level influencers in the chiropractic profession. So this weekend has been awesome for me. It's been very influential. I've just been banging out interviews from early in the morning till late at night, and it's the space that I've created. This wouldn't happen if it wasn't for me showing up. So I guess the thing that I learned the most is just keep on showing up, keep on supporting each other, and let's get everybody checked and adjusted as necessary.
You've been working. That's special. Well, I want to let you get resting and enjoy the rest of the night. So Mile High 6, over and out, right?
Over and out. And you guys are just one story away. Keep hustling. See you guys on the next one.